Diagnosed with cancer and a stroke. I couldn't work. I wasn't expecting it to happen to me, but my illness insurance paid out a lump sum and I was able to provide for my family.
Welcome back as we delve into a very important conversation, and I'm kind of speaking to myself here. Severe illnesses like cancer or heart attacks often strike unexpectedly and can dramatically change your life in an instant. And while it's impossible to foresee these devastating events, it is possible to plan for them. And joining me this morning to unpack the value of having illness insurance is one of our favorites, Kinsani Baloy, the product expert from Old Mutual. Thank you so much for joining us. I always take a deep breath before I start talking to you, and it's not you, it's just the subject is pretty intense. But it's why we have to think about it and deal with it. It's one thing talking about life insurance when you pass, and there we've got this notion of giving to your family when you are no longer able to give to them. But we don't often think about the level of the knock-on effect of being severely ill, like a cancer, like a severe operation. What does illness insurance cover and how does it work? Just set the scene for us.
Thank you for having me back here. So to put it quite simply, illness insurance is a product that's been designed to protect you and your family against the financial fallout of a severe illness. And so if you're diagnosed with a severe illness like cancer, heart attack, a stroke, and many others that we cover, then we'll pay out a cover amount that starts at 100,000 Rand and can go up to 6 million Rand to help you with your recovery journey and any other day-to-day expenses that you and your family may need to cover while you're taking time to get back to good health.
Do you have cover for everyone, or is this only available to people in specific phases of life, in specific sectors? Who can get this kind of illness cover?
So we've got cover for literally everyone in your family who qualifies for it. Because the thing about severe illness is that if it strikes one family member, it has an impact on the entire family.
For sure.
So you need to make sure that you and your family are protected against that financial setback. We spoke in the previous weeks about just the modularity, and we spoke about some of the add-ons. So if you've got a severe illness product, what you can do is add on a child illness benefit, for example, to protect your child against illnesses that are prevalent in children, like deafness, cancer in children, and many, many others that could affect you as a parent because you're needing to look after your child and get them back to good health.
For sure.
And we've also got cover for women specifically. So yes, we do actually cover everyone.
I think the modular approach is ideal because it means you can kind of construct that ecosystem around you in exactly the way that you do. Just hearing you talk about these, especially the child illnesses, begs the question, what is the difference between illness insurance and medical aid and gap cover? How do they kind of differentiate?
So it's quite important for people to understand that all three products play a different role in your financial plan.
Sure.
And in your journey to good health again, you know. So typically when someone's diagnosed with a severe illness, they'll go through 4 stages. And the first stage being your diagnosis phase. And then secondly, you'll need to begin your treatment. Thereafter, you go into a phase of recovery, and then lastly, you need to be rehabilitated.
Sure.
So medical aid, as the name suggests, is there to assist with the medical costs of your journey. And these costs typically occur in the first 2 stages where you're needing to do diagnostic tests as well as your treatment.
Treatment plans, sure.
And then gap cover, also as the name suggests, comes in to fill any gaps or shortfalls that have been left by the medical aid. Thereafter, severe illness cover, what is also called illness insurance, becomes extremely important to have because what it does is that it pays out a tax-free amount of money in cash, which you can use for whatever else that you need. And these can be expenses related to your recovery, expenses that will still go on as you recover, as we spoke about. So it's quite important for you to make sure that you've covered all your bases so that you know that you've got the financial security to treat and see yourself through a severe illness. So for anyone who's watching and is wondering where to start, I always recommend that they reach out to a financial advisor. And if they don't have one, then they can reach out to one of Old Mutual's financial advisors covers by calling 0860 60 60 60 or by visiting our website on allmutual.co.za/illness.
You need to have a long-term plan when it comes to recovering from these kinds of physical gateways that we pass through. This is incredible. Thank you so much. It's not often you get goosebumps talking about insurance, but you've done it. That's why she is the product expert. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. I know this is going to help so many people, and it allows you to be proactive in this space. Don't let that shock take you by surprise. Plan ahead and protect yourself and protect your family, your children, from those unexpected costs of a severe illness. And you can get that conversation started right now. Reach out to the amazing Old Mutual team on 0860 60 60 60. Easy peasy. Or you can go online and visit oldmutual.co.za/illness. It's as simple as that. Kinsani, thank you so much. This has been so good.
Vincent was always very healthy, so it was a shock when he was diagnosed with colon cancer.
I'm a self-employed accountant, and the chemotherapy treatment made me too tired to work, at the same time as having to find extra money for unexpected costs. Then I had a stroke as well.
As a family, we would have faced years of real financial hardship if Vincent hadn't taken out illness insurance.
I wasn't expecting it to happen to me, but my insurance was a great relief.